everyone, welcome to here. Today we're going to talk about tritones. I know I've spoken a little bit about tritones. I thought I'd make a whole video just on tritones. So a tritone are two notes that are 6 half steps apart, or 3 whole steps. And a half step is the distance between one note to the next note that is immediately next to it in the musical alphabet. So we need 6 of those half steps to make a tritone. So an example of a tritone interval is from the note F to B. And so what even is a tritone? Why are we talking about it right now? The tritone is considered the most dissonant interval in music. Some even call it the devil's something. The devil's sound? I don't know. Something like that. I don't think it's that evil sounding. I kind of like it. We also have one right here. See how it just sounds like, oh, sounds like very sharp and like abrasive. That's a tritone. Now we typically use tritone in music to create tension, to then move to a chord that will release that tension. And a classic example of that is using a dominant 7th chord. So in every dominant 7th chord, there is a tritone built into it. And then we would use that dominant 7th chord to lead us to the 1 chord of any given key, which will then release that tension. So in the key of C major, we have G dominant 7 that then resolves on 1. See how that 1 chord just relieves that tension of the dominant 7 chord? And so what in the C major chord makes that tritone feel resolved? Well, the reason for that is because of the half step resolutions that take place between the dominant 7 chord to the 1 chord. So the B note in G dominant 7 feels resolved once it leads up to the C note that is in the C major chord, because B and C are a half step apart. And the F note in the G dominant 7 chord wants to resolve to the E note in the chord C major, because F and E are also a half step apart. So that's why the tritone in that dominant 7 chord feels very nice being resolved to the 1 chord, because of the half step resolutions that are happening between those 2 chords. Does that make sense? So that's all. Oh, you want to know another place where people use tritones? Does that remind you of anything? It's the Simpsons theme song. So the first 2 notes of that little melody is a tritone. So we have the open A string here, and this is the D sharp note. So A to D sharp is a tritone. Usually people don't use a tritone as the leading melody, but they did. And that's what makes it so iconic, you know? And so that's it. I think that's all I have to say about tritones. Don't forget to go to megantrustmusic.com or the 70 Guitar Study ebook. It's a study book, you know? It's a study book. So I'm just gonna fold some laundry while I'm here. Is that okay? Oh, I put my mic on here for my amp. Okay. I don't like strawberries. I don't like strawberries. I'm just out here doing my laundry and minding my business. I'll go now, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you soon. Toodles.